Music with Meaning, Program 13A and 13B. Music with Meaning can be broadcast as two 14-minute or one 28-minute program. In 10 seconds, the track begins.
Music with meaning, love in a musical key. Music with meaning, come on and learn that your soul can be free.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Music with Meaning show. My name's Bill, and I was hanging around the studio, and I saw that the Simon bloke was late. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to play you a bit of the kind of music I like. And this first record is a number by a fantastic band called Waste. It's called Beat You Over the Head.
Beat you over the head. Beat you over the head. Beat you over the head. Beat you over the head. Beat you over the head.
What on earth's happening here?
Oh, sorry, Gov, I was just taking out the rubbish.
Well, I think, Bill, you can take this record out with it. Actually, songs like this remind me of the story of the man in the insane asylum who, when asked why he kept beating his head against the wall, he replied, well, it feels so good when I stop.
Music with meaning.
Well, on Music with Meaning today, we don't have any hard rock bands, but we do have music that has soft and loving hands. This is Paul Michael.
Soft, loving hands, not hard rock bands, I remember from my youth. Strumming guitar, songs from the heart, in search of peace and truth. Those days are now so far away, but the truth remains the same. We need love to bring us together. We need truth to lighten our way. And with faith, we can start changing the world. That's what Jesus has to say. One tiny seed planted in the ground, it seems to disappear. But with rain and sun, a tree is born. The lesson's very clear. So let your light so shine before all, and someday mankind will sing. We need love to bring us together. We need truth to lighten our way. And with faith, we can start changing the world. That's what Jesus has to say. But you say, what's the use? What can one person do? When the world's grown so dark, who can say what is true? But I tell you that mountains by faith, they are moved. Love changed my life, it could change your life too. Soft, loving hands, not hard rock bands, I remember from my youth. Strumming guitars, songs from the heart, in search of peace and truth. Those days are now so far away, but the truth remains the same. We need love to bring us together. We need truth to lighten our way. And with faith, we can start changing the world. That's what Jesus has to say. We need truth to lighten our way. And with faith, we can start changing the world. We need love to bring us together.
Paul Michael with hard rock bands. Well, my name is Simon, and it's nice to be with you on the air once again with Music with Meaning, reaching out to you with soft and loving hands and lifting you up into a
Heavenly dimension.
By the way, the person who does skits with me on the show is our music director, Jeremy Spencer. Jeremy, you used to be quite a hard rocker yourself, didn't you, back in your old Fleetwood Mac days?
Yes, Simon. Yes, I was. Really, it wasn't a matter of my own choice. After a while, I preferred really to listen to and play softer, melodic music.
Well, of course, we do play rock and roll music on Music with Meaning. But Jeremy, what would you say is the basic difference, say, between the hard rock and the disco music that seems to have completely taken over the commercial music world of today, and, say, the rock and roll music that you sometimes produce for Music with Meaning?
Well, first of all, I don't class hard rock or disco as music. So, in fact, I don't see any relationship with or any comparison to the hard rock of today and the music that was called rock and roll in the 50s. I think hard rock is too big and heavy to be able to roll. Well, generally, I think that the music of the 50s was simple and happy, sweet, and had some fun to it.
Well, here is a rock and roll number, produced for Music with Meaning by Jeremy, and featuring his 10-year-old daughter Heidi, backed up by her brothers, the Bluebirds. It's an old 50s number called Rocking Robin.
Tweedledee, 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 tweet, 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 tweet. He rocks in the treetop all the day long, hopping and a-bopping and singing his song. Every little bird, every little bee loves to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, rockin' Robin. We'll go rockin' Robin 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree, the wise old owl, the big fat crow, flapping their wings saying go bird go. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweedledee, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweedledee. We'll go rockin' Robin 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. The pretty little raven at the birdland stand started humpy with the robin, it was grand. Started going steady and blessed my soul. Up, up the buzzing and the oriole. He rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and a-bopping and a-singing his song. Every little bird, every little bee loves to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweedledee, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweedledee. We'll go rockin' Robin 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Rock Robin! Tweedledee, 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 tweet, 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 tweet. A pretty little raven at the birdman stand started hopping with the robin, it was grand. Starting going steady and blessed my soul. We hop up the buzzard and the oriole, every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree, the wise old owl, the big fat crow, flapping their wings saying go bird go. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweedledee, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweedledee. We'll go rockin' Robin 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Go rockin' Robin 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. We'll go rockin' Robin 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Tweedledee, 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 tweet, tweet.
Heidi and the Bluebirds with Rockin' Robin, a tribute to the sweet and happy rock and roll music of the past.
You can join the Music with Meaning Club for lots of fun and songs of love. You can join the Music with Meaning Club by writing in delay.
Well, there's pictures of Heidi and the Bluebirds along with Jeremy Spencer and other artists that we feature on Music with Meaning in a photo brochure, which we'll be happy to send you if you drop us a line at our club address in Greece. The brochure comes to you free, along with a sticker and a musical key comic, and also an invitation for you to become a member of our international club. So don't be shy, give it a try.
You can join the Music with Meaning Club, Scipio 220. You can join the Music with Meaning Club by writing Athens, Greece. Write
the address once again is CPO 220 Athens in Greece.
We're gonna sing to the world a new song.
Here's a new song on a musical theme from Michael Fogarty, dedicated to your favorite rock star.
Now you've become a rock star, boy. What you gonna say when people come to you? What are you giving the world today? And why do your songs have nothing to say? Rock star. Don't you know they are only sheep, and the shepherds them we must keep. They need more than your music has to give. Rock star, they are looking for a way to live, and you know it's up to us to give. Rockstar, you've tried everything. Thousands come to hear you sing. Why do they leave your concerts cold? Have you given them something to take home? Rockstar, or do you leave them with an empty soul?
Michael with Rockstar. Well, you're listening to Music with Meaning. Music to thrill you, inspire you, and take you
Out of this world.
Actually, you'd be amazed at just how powerful a medium music is and what an effect it can have on you. Sweet heavenly music can lift you into heavenly spheres and transport your spirit into heavenly places and inspire you to higher things. Close your eyes and listen to this beautiful instrumental from Jeremy Spencer called Glory to the Father. Musical Key is the title of an 8-page comic which will give you amazing insight into the realm of music. And if you're any kind of a music lover, then you mustn't miss out on getting a free copy. All you have to do is write to our address, which is CPO 220 Athens, Greece.
CPO 220, CPO 220, CPO 220, hyphen squeeze. Music with meaning, love in a musical key. Music with meaning, come on and learn that your soul can be free.
You're listening to the Music with Meaning show, your musical Shangri-La, broadcasting to you on a wonderful airwave of worldwide love.
Wonderful airwave of worldwide love. Wonderful airwave of worldwide love.
This is Jonas with Creation Sings.
Creation sings, my heart brings salvation, joy, thanksgiving. Summer winds return again, and I know I'm alive and breathing. And we've got to return to the Garden of Eden, to the lost paradise of God's will. To the pure, gentle loving of each man and each woman by the streams of the rivers of the hills. Oh, the bird sings praise, his song is raised, creation groans to be delivered. The flower is crushed, the perfume is pressed, the secret of its sweetness is discovered. And we've got to return to the Garden of Eden, to the lost paradise of God's will. To the pure, gentle loving of each man and each woman by the streams of the rivers of the hills. The streams and the rivers of the hills. Yes, we've got to return to the Garden of Eden, to the lost paradise of God's will. To the pure, gentle loving of each man and each woman by the streams and the rivers of the hills. And we've got to return to the
Creation sings, sings Jonas.
Music with meaning, love in a musical key.
Well, God's crowning creation of all was the beauty of a woman. And this is the beautiful Joan who is longing for days of heaven to come on the earth once again.
Days of heaven, days of joy and merriment. I don't know where they went. I'm longing for you, days of heaven, of your love once again. Oh, days of heaven, the former days of love and song. Somehow they all went wrong. I'm longing for you, days
beautiful Joan with Days of Heaven. Well, there's a picture and interview with Joan in the second issue of our MWM Club magazine, which you get when you join our international club. Well, our club secretary is Susie, and she's right here in the studio with me now. Hi there, Susie.
Hi, Simon.
How's club membership going, Susie?
Oh, really well. We're receiving letters from everywhere.
What type of people are writing?
Well, mostly young people, but we also receive letters from doctors, lawyers, teachers, grandmothers, airline pilots, just about anyone you can imagine.
From all sorts, huh?
Right.
Susie, if someone is listening to the radio right now and they write into our address, what do you send them back?
Well, we'll send them a Music with Meaning Club magazine and also a personal invitation to join the Music with Meaning Club. And this week we'll be sending a free Music with Meaning jean patch.
Well, that sounds irresistible. And what address did they write to?
Well, they can write to CPO 220 Athens, Greece. And please do write, and we'll be waiting to hear from you. Bye-bye.
You can join the Music with Meaning Club with lots of fun and songs of love. You can join the Music with Meaning Club. Yeah!
And here's a song that Susie asked me to play for all of her MWM Club members. It's Jeremy with I Love You.
All of my life I spent searching for love, never knowing where it went or when it would come. The summer sun brings love and joy throughout the earth, kissing each day with the light of God and love that brings rebirth. And I love you, yes I love you, and I love you, how I love you, and I know you will give me your love always. Happiness is all around everyone, for the love and joy we found shines like the sun. The winter's gone, the summer's come, we're smiling again. The words of love cover the earth like the falling rain. And I love you, yes I love you, and I love you, how I love you, and I know you will give me your love always. And I love you, yes I love you, and I love you, how I love you, and I know you.
A beautiful new song from Jeremy Spencer, written by Dave Harper, I Love You. Let's take a trip now over to the Himalayas, to the mystical, magical mountain valley of the lost paradise of Shangri-La. This song was inspired by the movie Lost Horizon, about Shangri-La, which is the spiritual haven that is sought by every heart that longs for truth, beauty, peace, love, and eternal contentment. This is Topaz, along with the MWM Minstrels, here in Shangri-La.
Look at the world today, it's full of misery. Blindness, madness, headed for destruction. But the day will come when this madness shall end. And with this hope in our hearts, we'll love till God's new world begins. Here in Shangri-La.
But the day will come when this madness shall end. And with this hope in our hearts, with love till God's new world begins. Here in Shangri-La, here inside our hearts, here in Shangri-La, here in Shangri-La.
Topaz and the MWM minstrels enjoying the utopian pleasures and heavenly delights of Shangri-La. Well, we'd be delighted to send you our free offer this week of a sticker, brochure, and a musical key comic. And all you have to do is drop us a line at CPO 220 Athens, Greece. CPO 220 Athens, Greece. That's the address of Music with Meaning, your musical Shangri-La.
Here in